Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and today I'm finally doing a video that you guys have been asking for a while now. You guys wanted to know what was it like, or what is it like to go ahead and go on the piers during a quarantine, what rules you have to follow, so on and so forth. I know, I'd say probably about a month ago, I did a whole tour of Mariners Landing before it opened. Well, Surfside Pier has been open for a little while now, and so I figured I'll jump on the pier. And by the way, I know I'm orange, it's because of the light behind me. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump on the pier. I do have my mask ready to go because when you do go on any kind of pier, you have to wear a mask. And also in the state of New Jersey, when you can't socially distance 6 feet, you have to wear a mask. So when it's busy on the boardwalk, you gotta wear one of these guys. Anyway, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications by hitting that bell button, and give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. Here's Surfside Pier, finally open. It looks strange for it to see it finally open this late in the season, and the Great Nor'easter is finally open as well. Look how many birds are flying above. Let's go ahead and continue our walk down the pier. Now, it might be very hard to hear me in the pier with the music, A, and B, with my mask on, but for copyright reasons, I might have to cut out a lot of the sound. So if they put subtitles or something underneath of it, I apologize in advance. But it's my first time actually going on Surfside Pier. Very excited. Got the games open over here. You gotta remember, you gotta use your hand sanitizer before you play the game. The balloon race. Candy game. The sugar shack in front of us. We continue down just the front of the pier, and then we'll make our way on the pier. Now you will notice on the floor, you'll see all these things talking about being 6 feet apart. Morey has them everywhere. I mean, you can see them over here, and of course to the left as well. They're everywhere on the pier. Now that I'm on the pier, I first want to show you the front of the pier. The main reason why is because new for this year, in order for them to go ahead and comply with all the new New Jersey regulations, they can only have a percentage of people on the pier at a time. So now, in order to enter the pier, you have to enter right in the middle. Now, if I go ahead and pan behind me, you'll notice that there's this barrier here. They have one over here, and of course they have one all the way down the other side of the pier, because remember, there's a capacity limit. They have to count every single person who's entering the pier. Now, let me go ahead and flip the camera around just to show you the surrounding area. So this is one of the barriers I was telling you about. Of course, back here, you can go ahead and eat at Joe's. And if we pan over, you'll notice over there, that is where the entrance is. And you can see another barrier over there, pretty much meaning that this is the only way to get onto the pier. So we'll walk over there just to show you the signs, because there's one important sign right here, which I want to explain to you in a second, okay? So here you can see right here where it says, guests with reservations and standby. So let me explain what that means. That means that when you're entering the pier, first and foremost, they're not doing wristbands anymore. You can't do an all-day wristband for the rides. You're only doing tickets. If you want to get on the pier, there's two ways to get on. You can either show up and wait in the standby until the crowd either comes down enough and they can add more people to it, or you can go on moreyspiers.com and pay, I think, a small little fee to guarantee a spot on the pier. Now, I do suggest that, look, on a Thursday night, a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, when the pier is really happening and they're at capacity, that way it guarantees you on at that slot. But like during a day like today is like a Tuesday, you can get through with no problem. So once again, standby line, without reservations, we're gonna go to the right. And if you look underneath, you'll notice they have all these social distance signs still on the floor. And if we look to the right, you'll notice they're everywhere, man. They are all over the park to play it safe. So we're gonna go ahead and walk in for you guys. You'll see more signages across the exits and entrances. And here's where the main entrance is. This is some of the signs explaining all the rules and regulations. You can see the sign here, the private property, you agree to wear a mask at all times. And as you're standing here, they actually have an announcement going saying there's no exceptions, you have to wear a mask. So let me back up so you can see the system they have here, and then we'll walk in. So you can only enter this way and exit that way. That way they can have a complete number how many people are actually on the pier. So we're on the pier now. We just went through the box. And you'll see there's not too many people out here. They have a really good spaced out area where people can ride the rides and feel safe. And everyone is wearing a mask. So like I said before, they're not doing wristbands this year. The only time you have a wristband is if you're a season pass holder. And season pass holders, of course, they get a wristband no matter what. But if you want tickets, the ticket booths are open here and in the back. And then from there, there's a select list of rides actually open. We're gonna maybe make a whole loop around the entire pier so you can check it out. Of course, you got the games open. The runaway tram is open, one of my favorite coasters now at Morey's Pier. In front of us, you can see the tilt-a-whirl. Sadly, it's not even put together right now. But the kiddie ride's open here. It's open. It's so weird to see the tilt-a-whirl not together. Right now, the runaway tram is going. Let me flip the camera around for you. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to get a copyright strike for having the music behind me, but they're playing a bunch of TikTok songs, which I'm laughing about.
Routine disinfection procedures. We thank you for your patience as we strive to provide a safe and enjoyable environment for all of our guests and associates.
I'll tell you one thing, I actually like this new capacity rule because it gives you tons of space to kind of walk around and feel safe. Plus, on top of that, Morey's Pier has a ton of hand sanitizer around. Here you can see one of the hand sanitizers. You can see one there, and then they have them over by the rides. And of course, they're throughout the entire pier. I mean, there's more there. You go over there, there's another one there. They have them everywhere. One over here by the door, two over here, one there, and one there. Here goes the runaway tram. Here it goes. Ready? Here it comes. There it is. I'm not going to ride any rides tonight, but it's exciting to see it running. But as you can see, they do a really good job on keeping everyone safe and everything clean. I mean, Morey's Pier always does an amazing job doing that, but they took it to an entire other level. I mean, they're cleaning it off after every single ride. You can't get any cleaner than that. Also, did you notice? The photo stand is completely gone. It's completely gone. It looks weird with it gone. Now, there's no idea when they're going to open up the flume, but boy, it feels good. It looks like it's going to feel good on a day like today. Now I'm walking towards the Great Nor'easter. This has been recently opened. They only have one train that looks like going at a time, but they have everyone socially distanced in queue and up on the platform. And as you may know, unfortunately, Ocean Oasis behind us will not open for this year. Same thing as Stubborn Brothers, so they have the entire section back here, unfortunately, blocked off. Now we're making our way to the front of the pier. Once again, you can tell it's not too crowded. Everything is extremely clean. Everything, and let me tell you, they spaced out everything perfectly. They also have the gift store open right behind me, the Morey store. It's open to get some merchandise. My baby is, man, I love it. I like the joke, but it's 100% true. It is the ride that me and my wife fell in love on. Seriously, we fell in love on this ride. I'll tell you, it feels amazing to be back on the pier. Even though I'm not riding today, it's just amazing to see Morey's Piers open. Look, I know it's a little bit different, but it's the new normal and it's something we all got to get used to. Thank you to Morey's Piers for the amazing job they do to make you feel safe, to make you feel really that everything is clean. I mean, they clean this thing to the max. So thank you to Morey's Piers for all the amazing job you do. I'm gonna walk off the pier real quick. Now when you wanna leave, you just hang it right. You see where the exit sign is? You're gonna follow the exit sign all the way to the right. This is where you entered. Now you're gonna leave that way.
And thank you in advance for your cooperation.
And just to show you the other side of the pier where that barrier is, when we flip the camera around for you guys. So you can see the barrier here. Of course, all the rides over there, which points you to go over there to get into the pier. So there you guys go. That's the tour of Morey's Surfside Pier, giving you guys at least somewhat of a tour. I know there's not really much I can really show you besides a lot of hand sanitizers. Everything is really spaced out. They really do have a system down. I'm gonna say it again, Morey's Piers is #1 on safety, and they did it to a whole nother level. So thank you again to Morey's Piers. And if you haven't done so yet, book your vacation. Raging Waters is open. I know Ocean Oasis is closed, but Raging Waters is open, and they have sort of the same thing in the sense that they can only do X amount of people in the park. And because of that, you can always get a chair, and there's no lines for the slides. So if you haven't done so yet, plan your trip to come down. Everything is safe, and everyone's having a good time. Thank you for joining me. I'm Joey. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to support this channel, go ahead and try to join our Patreon. I'll put a link in the description below. Thank you to those members who are already a Patreon. I'll put their names after this video. I'm Joey, and as always, I'll see you guys on the beach. I'll see you later. Bye.